This week on the Hoover Boys.
Well, we're walking back to the truck to get some lunch because we kind of started a little late, but I just tripped over this signal. It's a 3132 on the surface. I'm expecting a silver quarter here, but you know how it goes. There it is right there. Silver quarter on the surface. Well, I'd like to welcome you to this week's episode of the Hoover Boys. We have been at this farm before. It is absolutely huge. It goes on for a few hundred acres all the way around us. Met Mark this morning and our plan was to knock this other massive farm that we've knocked a few times, but the owner's never there, unfortunately. So that didn't work out, so we just did some random door knocking and weren't having any luck. So I was like, oh, remember that farm over there? We hadn't been there in a few years, and last time we were there, we found an iron patch at the end of the day, and we need to hit it again. He's like, yeah, let's go. Came over here, talked to the gentleman, told us to have at it. The iron patch is way up over this hill over here. It's nice when you get to a spot and you know exactly where you're going, so let's go have some fun and save some history. Well, walking over to the iron patch, I did score me a Wheatie, so I do have a coin. Mark's got something. You got something in the box? Modern 3-ringer? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, it's not Civil War, but I do have the first button. We just made it over to the iron patch, and it is quite an iron patch. And right here, I see a little shank and a button. Anything on it? Anything? I don't think so. But we do have a nice shanked up flat button. There's a ton of iron right here. Bunch of bricks, broken glass, pottery. We know there's stuff here. It's nice when you go somewhere and you know exactly where to go right off the bat. Hopefully there's some nice old coins in here.
Did you flatness?
That hole there? Yeah. Hey! Marcus got himself a little flatty.
Yeah.
I don't know if my camera's, there we go. Very good.
You get started.
Was it a decent signal or was it masked real bad?
It was masked pretty bad.
Yeah, the button I got was masked really bad. There's all the iron, it's in here. It's all in here. I may have been a little impatient on this one. Got a coin signal, looked over at Mark, he's kind of far away, so I was like, I'll just dig it up. It's a coin. Yeah, 25, 26. It was not deep. And there it is. Big old copper. I knew they were here. Just a matter of time. It is very nice finding one this early on though. Thought I saw something there. It's windy. Let me get two hands on it before it dries up completely. Well, she's pretty smooth in the details department, but I do have a positive identification. It is a drape bust large cent. Nice early US copper. Very smooth. This is the wreath side, the 1 cent, but I do believe that's what she was. You can see her face there, pretty good. Part of her draped bust. I'm pleased with that, especially this early on. A lot of the coppers we have found here in the past weren't the best looking coppers, but we're giving her a kiss, and I really hope we find some shiny ones in here today. That would be a treat. But I gotta tell Mark that I got a copper. I got me a copper. I think it's a drape bust.
Oh yeah, it looks like a drape bust.
Shaped like a DB.
It definitely looks like her. A pointy little nose.
After I did my close-up, I'm like, is that a drape bust? It almost looks like a dude now. I don't know.
Like
you got some more in the box? You got some more box stuff?
I think that one's rough. You ain't gonna figure that out, but you know what it is.
You think it's a fatty or flying?
That's an eagle. I mean, an Indian, I think.
Oh, you got an Indian? Yeah, I see a headdress right there.
Pretty sure.
All right. That used to be
right.
a fat Indian head scent. A fatty. So it's been a while since we found the Indian. Hopefully that's not the only one here.
Yeah.
But good sign.
Right.
Yeah, buddy. So I called Mark over for this one. It's not as good as my other signal. It's a 23, 24. Hopefully it's a shiny one. I mean, it's probably gonna be a memorial, but just in case it's a wonder yell or something fun. It could be anything.
Good for some Spanish.
Yeah. It's gonna be something small, something little. There's a couple small things in here. It's pretty bad when you pop 5-inch plug and you can't hear your target no more. Yeah, I got one of these already today.
Aluminum piece.
I don't know. Remember
Yeah, I remember those.
another
farm.
this, what do we call that place? Hammered Silver Farm?
Yeah.
These little things were everywhere. Sound like coins. I hope we don't live dig those all day. That wouldn't be fun. Well, the iron patch is right here. I've been doing lines this way, and I'm right on the corner of the iron patch, right on the edge, and I got a sunbaker. I believe we got a sunbaking coin right here. Right on the surface. How cool is that? You know you're at an untouched site when you find coins on the surface. And we only tickled this spot for maybe an hour before it got dark when we found it. I toothpicked this up. Hopefully it has some details. It looks kind of chunky so far, but it's another old coin. Well, unfortunately, there's nothing on this coin for me to identify it. And the wind's picking up pretty good. Sorry if any of that's leaching through the camera. I'm trying to get it to my back, but then I'm in the shade. Nothing on this coin to identify it. It is a little smaller than a regular copper or a large cent, so I'm sure it's some sort of colonial, but we'll never know for sure. Well, we have been finding buttons here and there, nothing too special, but this one's actually got a fancy little design. So I forgot to show you guys. It's different looking. Shank's all smashed up. I can't tell if it was a smashed in two-piece. I don't think so. I think it's just a fat one piece because it beeped like a coin. It sounded like a memorial, but cool little button. We have found a few. Well, we're walking back to the truck to get some lunch because we kind of started a little late, but I just tripped over this signal. It's a 3132 on the surface. I'm expecting a silver quarter here, but you know how it goes. There it is right there. Silver quarter on the surface. I think it's gonna be a barber. Looks like a Barbie. Nice. Yeah, you usually find the barber quarters. Oh no. Whenever I find a silver, Mark finds an older one. Here, let me get off my knees. Keep that wind at your back, I guess. Oh, 1892, a first year barber quarter. Oh, you couldn't have been one more year older.
All just sounded old.
Let me finish getting this dirt off. It's all stained up. We'll do a close up. Very nice, looks sharp. Got some shine. It's all stained up. This coin was definitely lost fresh. Plenty of details on there. Unfortunately, it's been rolling around out here in the field for 100+ years. Bunch of scratches. But I've rubbed it up pretty good. It's nothing, no key date about it. It is a first year barber quarter. That is awesome. Definitely puts a smile on my face. You bottom feeding, bro? Give Ugly Lady Liberty a kiss, and he said he might have my dime. You lied.
Whatever it is, I buried it.
You buried it?
Yeah, it's down
But it better not be the seeded dime.
down that orange.
No, yeah, it's down there. Was it a dime signal?
No, it's like a penny signal.
That works too, you got it.
Lead.
Another pretend 3-ringer?
Yeah.
Actually, that's older. No, it's not that old. Alright, well, we're finding stuff. You got to surface something?
Yeah, look at that.
12?
Nickel number.
Can we get it for you?
Sure.
Another surface find. Looks like it was in a fire, I can tell you that much. Somebody burnt up their nickel.
That ain't right. What is it?
I don't know.
No guess?
A
burnt nickel.
Burnt nickel. We're going to have to work on it. Hopefully it's an old one.
And you got it all wet.
Yeah, got it all wet. Just for you. It's a Jeffersonian nickel. You can see the Monticello there. Oh, you're 5 cents less poor.
Yeah.
We finally made it back to eat our lunch, and we're working back to the iron patch now. Got an 18 signal here. Wasn't thinking like coin, but it might just be a coin. That's not an Indian. I mean, Indian's beeping 18, but out flopped something bigger than an Indian. Got me another copper. Big button. That's another copper. Maybe KG2? I don't know. My third copper of the day. The ground is very sticky today, so let me finish cleaning it up. Hopefully we have an ID. This coin isn't all pitted and stuff, but unfortunately it's pretty smooth. I do have a positive identification though. There's a bust there facing to the right. I'm thinking King George III, but on the reverse, very faint outline of a harp. So it's going to be a Hibernia. KG3 Hibernia. Very cool. Definitely nice to see a copper come out of the ground that doesn't have a whole bunch of cancer. This never gets old, finding these old coins. I mean, somebody did something right here, who knows how long ago, to make this coin hit the ground. Does he just ride his horse around and just fell out of his pocket? Who knows? Maybe, I feel like a lot of these coins, like somebody took their pants down to go to the bathroom and they lost the coin. You never know. You can make up any story you want. That's the fun part. I just wanted to show you some of the buttons I've been finding. There's a big old two-piece. The back's all pushed in, unfortunately. But this came out, I'm like, oh, maybe it's a military button. Obviously it's not, but it's pretty cool. I've never found a button like that. But right here, I did just find me a military button. Got me a General Service Eagle button. The back of that is there intact, but very cool. Always love me a piece of military history on the day. This area we're in has some Revolutionary War history, but we have not found any of that at this farm. Not yet, anyway. Got me an eagle button. I don't fly kites and I don't sail boats, therefore I hate the wind. But I do have something around here. I keep finding those little tiny balls of metal that sound like a memorial / dime. Each one of them sounds like a coin, but there's so many of them in here. Thought this was one of them. It might be a coin, it might be a button, I don't know. Just shut up and pick it up. It's definitely a taco. It's completely tacoed, whatever it is. It did have a coin sound to it, but I think it's gonna be a big tacoed copper. Perfectly tacoed. It is not Taco Tuesday. Let me get two hands on this. Hopefully we can ID it from this side. I doubt it though. Completely tacoed copper. It's pretty cool. If I didn't just eat lunch, that'd make me hungry. That is dang near a perfect taco shell. That is hilarious. I just swung it over the machine again. It beeps 1819 out of the hole. So I'm gonna get some sort of colonial, but there's no details on it for me to ID it, unfortunately. There might be some on the inside, but can't really make them out either. But talk about taco money. That is not the normal taco money we find. I've got the other taco money. Oh yeah?
Nice, nice.
That's not taco money we're used to finding.
I like it.
I do too. I don't know what it was, but perfect taco shell.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
You got one of those here last time at night, right before we was going back to the truck. Remember? Yeah. That's cool.
I like it. After I showed Mark my taco copper, he's like, "Man, I am zigging and zagging the wrong way today." I was like, "I know the feeling." He's like, "I did find another nickel. It was burnt up like the first nickel." I was like, "I'm sorry, bro." He's actually about a half a mile that way at another iron patch we found on this property. He found a half real up there last time we were here, so hopefully that changes his luck. But I got another little button. Definitely another fancy little button. Like, these people had some money here. It's a little fat guy too. It beeped like a 22, very coiny sounding, but cool little button. Really hope these people lost some shiny money up in this iron patch, because I want to find it. Well, Mark made it back from his excursion. It's been pretty slow for me, button here, button there, but let's see what he found.
That's what I was going after.
Oh yeah, he definitely found a lot of musky balls up in that area. Tom back.
Fancy, almost like a blowhole button, but something on it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely a blowhole. Looks like it.
Yeah,
that's good.
A buckle piece or something.
Buckle piece? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I think that might be a farthing. Rang high enough.
We definitely found a lot of little coins up over there.
They're at like 23.
Yeah. Probably a little farthing. Yeah. Is this silver? What is this?
I don't know. Couldn't tell. Almost looked like a piece of jewelry.
It does, but it feels light like aluminium.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It almost blew out of my hand. That's not a good sign. And that's the Indian from earlier.
A door pull up there as well.
Okay. Well, you can see the sun over my shoulder. We're gonna putz around until it's gone. Figured I'd do another live jinx. It's been a while. 2021. Where's the shiny coins at, Muck? Where are the shiny coins?
Hiding good today.
Apparently. Is that one? I thought those were freaking little shiny rim there. Well, I guess I'm zigging and zagging the wrong way now too, buddy. Like I felt bad for you, yeah. I felt bad for you, so I started doing the same thing.
All right.
It's aluminium.
I don't feel left out now.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
I just tripped over a really nice signal. It's mostly 30. Sometimes it beeps 31. I mean, it's got to at least be a copper, but I'm really hoping for an old silver here. Old silver quarter. Come on. Probably the best signal of the day besides that barber that was in the service. That's got to be a coin.
Sounds like
Don't
one.
you be mean. Don't you be mean. Don't you be mean.
Yeah,
It's a copper.
Yeah.
It's a big, thick
copper.
one.
Oh, it's braided hair. Look how small it is.
Ooh.
I think it's braided.
Nah. Braided.
Yeah.
You mean lip cap or something?
No.
It's got meat on it, I can tell you that. But it is a friggin' braided hair.
How about that? That was a good guess.
Well, that's cool. It's everything has some details. Let me get the dirt off before it dries and we'll do a close up. Why aren't you shiny? I'm happy, but I'd have been happier.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's awesome. Such a beautiful signal. Finally get away from the iron, you hit a high turn out here in the quiet land. Woo! It's nice. Well, would you look at that? My large tent just turned into a flying eagle. I kid. Mark found this right before I dug this hole. He came over, he's like, what is this? And I gave it one swipe, and I'm like, it's a flying eagle, bro. It's actually not terrible. I mean, you can see the eagle's wings there at least. Very cool. There's me, my braided hair. Didn't clean up too great, but we do have a date. Looks like 1847. Whew. Thing definitely sounded amazing. These are thicker coins too, just like the Liberty caps and the flowing hairs. And this is an old iron patch. I was definitely thinking on the older side of things, but I will take that. Big old large cent. Unfortunately, the sun's all but gone, but we're gonna high turn our way out of here soon. Well, considering this has been our third or fourth time at this place, I think we did pretty dang good, and it probably means we should probably tickle this place again sometime in the future. Board's looking fairly healthy, and the trash bucket is not looking that healthy, which is always a good thing. And when I got a signal out there, it was usually something old. I got 4 lucky horseshoes. You got 2 lucky horseshoes.
Oh, yeah.
And there's the board. What you got up here? Probably should have looked. Bunch of lead. Christmas coal?
Christmas coal.
You gonna put that in your kids' stockings?
Yeah.
Some lead. Did get a nice big musket ball. Piece of a bell. We live dug this there at the end of the day. I don't know if we kept that in there or not, but don't know what it was. Heavy brass. I got some drawer pulls, 2 burnt nickels. I got a bunch of little buttons, pieces of buckle. You did get a little cuff link there. Some more buttons. And you got a fatty Indian, a flying eagle, and most likely a farthing. Is it hold? It might even be hold. Those are some of the little things that were out there that were sounding exactly like a coin. It's probably about half as many as I dug. Picked up a piece of pottery, drawer pull, toe tap. It's my lead, my single weedy, end of a spoon, patent pen and lock slide, pieces of shoe buckle frame, really fancy shoe buckle frame. A couple randos up there. I had a really nice button day. It's a chewed up dandy button. Bunch of smaller buttons. I got some fancy buttons, a couple little fancy ones. I ended up giving that one a little foo. It's got flowers in there I didn't see when I was looking at that earlier. And I got the eagle button. Got me a taco copper, a wiped copper, hibernia, braided hair, and a drape bust, and a barber quarter. You finally let me dig the barber of the day. Not a bad day at all. Until next time, thank you guys for watching. Help clean up the ground, dig it all, and take your trash with you. Why, buddy?
All Kurt's holes matter.
Because all holes matter. I like when the roles reverse every once in a while, buddy. Got me five cops in the pocket. Nice silver. I actually like that button. It's probably my favorite find of the day. There you go.
Thanks. See, it's deeper, 2 inches down below the pinpoint.
Yeah, it's deep. He says a 34, 35. I was like, okay, well here. Get that sucker out of there.
I'm scared.
You're scared?
I'm scared.
Oh, that ain't good if you're scared. didn't think you were scared of anything. And you gonna check your phone? Oh, you just nicked it.
I think I did, didn't I?
I think I see something down there. Yeah, some big dark thing. Is it a coin? No.
Brass. It's deep. What is that?
I don't know.
That's weird. Yeah, that would be it.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's yours.
thanks. Always wanted one of these.
Congratulations.
Thanks.